Turned around, I kind of seen like the whole defense was still down there, and I seen those two flags, and that was just kind of like a killer. Like, that was like a critical moment, but I'm not really too sure what happened, but I was giving everything I had on that whole drive. So I don't think as a team we ever been like penalized like this. I never seen a game where we like been so penalized. 13 is it's crazy. That's like one flag away from winning the game, and it just sucks because it's just a bad feeling.
That was 2025 NFL Draft Prospect Profile, Nick Emmanwori, safety out of South Carolina, and he is a unique player. He's one of my, by far, favorite prospects in this draft class. I hate to use the word generational, and I won't use the word generational. I'll just say unique. In fact, someone online called him a unicorn, and that's exactly what he is. He's an athlete. I mean, he is just a special dude when it comes to playing the game of football. 6'3", 227 pounds. He posted 4 picks, 3 pass breakups, and 0 touchdowns allowed in 2024. You can see all those things right down here at the bottom as I go over this. Let me take the little pointer down here so you can see 0 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 3 picks, and one of the lowest NFL passer ratings against him. That's what this NFL down here means, 35.6. So when quarterbacks targeted him, they had a 35.6 NFL passer rating against him. His missed tackles are always low, 7.6%, only 7 on the year, and he covers ground really well. He's got an eye and a knack for the field. He's low-key. I mean, he is a linebacker. He's a built linebacker with the speed and agility and hops to be a defensive back, and he can play anywhere in the backfield, anywhere. He's capable of playing nickel, box, single, double high. I mean, he's a unicorn. And when you hear Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen talk about how they want to keep teams guessing and keep them on their toes and make things look different but the same at the same time, that applies to the defense too. And Nick Emmanwori would be the perfect fit to do that. He would be the perfect guy to bring in for that. He's a very reliable tackler, sheds blocks well, he's got great instincts, physical in coverage, amazing ball skills. He's a ball hawk. He can see the ball anywhere, and he's very aware, self-aware when he's covering man. He can still see behind him and see everything. He's got high effort, ideal speed. I mean, he sounds like the perfect prospect because he really is the perfect prospect. So I really like him a lot. Now, there's some good safeties in this draft. And what the Bears needs, the Bears have a unique situation because they have Elijah Hicks, you've got Jonathan Owens, you got Kevin Byard, you got Jaquan Brisker. Every single one of them, their contracts end at the end of 2025. So all of them will be coming to an end here at the end of this season. So the Bears have got to do something to prepare. They're even going to re-sign some of those guys. Maybe they don't do anything until the end of the season, and they'll re-sign them. Or you've got to draft some guys now and prepare for that, time when it comes and changes. So there will be something that occurs, and I would assume that somewhere in this draft we would draft someone. I wouldn't think it'd be top of the draft with all of our needs, with in the trenches, with defensive end and defensive tackle, nose tackle, and guard, center, even swing tackle. All the needs that we have, free agency will clear a lot of those things up. They'll help a lot of those things. But with someone like Nick Emmanwori, man, that's someone hard to pass up on. So I showed here. Let's show this. All right, right now he's projected to go right there at the, almost all of these. You've got CBS having him up at 10, and I don't hate that. I mean, he really is freaking that good. Most of them, though, right here around 20, 21, all the way to 41. Now, if by some miracle he falls here to 39, 41, I won't be upset one bit if the Bears use one of those second-rounders. I know a lot of people will be like, what the heck? We've got so many needs on the trenches. Why are we wasting this on a safety? Well, when you got a player that's, in my opinion, this is my that's why I'm showing you guys. These are my opinions and my analysis and my breakdown of these guys. NFL Draft Prospect Profiles. This guy's a blue chip guy. This is a guy that starts day one with his freakish size and his speed combo. It jumps off the film. He's a linebacker-sized frame with a defensive back body that can contort and cover. I mean, you look at all his grades over here. 100% on his tackling grade, 85% on his run defense, 96 on his coverage, 93 on his zone, 90 on his man press. This is according to NFL Draft Buzz. They're just one site, and this is a collaboration of all of the, where they all have him going. I don't know what PFF is thinking over here because that's just completely weird. But if the Bears took him at 39, I'm not upset one bit. Not even upset. I would actually be jumping out of my seat like last year's draft, freaking out that he fell to us. It would feel like a miracle that we were able to land him. He's a very special player. Let me show you some of the things on tape here with him. So this play here, this doesn't show a whole lot other than him chasing someone down, but this is the fastest he's been clocked. He was clocked at 22 mile an hour speed. When you've got a 6'3" guy, 227 pounds, that's basically linebacker size. But he can cover the field, and he has vision for the field, and he sees the field really well. So when you've got that, so there's nothing much happening here except, this player breaks the glimpse of the backside there. That's him right there in the back of it. He was clocked going 22 miles an hour. Now, when they played Missouri, he got lined up 3 times against Luther Burden. Now, every one of these times, he does not allow him to get past him. He stops him every time, and he's a force to bring him back. On this one, watch. Hits him, and Luther Burden is and throws him all the way backwards. Luther Burden is very elusive, very, very elusive. My top wide receiver in this draft class is Luther Burden. So up at the top there, he swings him around again. So, he's just a special player to watch. Quick mental processor who diagnoses screenplays and misdirection with veteran savvy. He would be a day one starter. He blows up plays before they develop, and that's exactly what you need. The Kyler Gordon type of mentality where you hit hard. Jaquan Brisker, Tyreek Stevenson, where they hit hard like that, but he sees the field really well. He's very intelligent. He would be a leader and a general on the field. So if I haven't sold you on him yet, just keep watching the highlights and the plays by him because he's a dog. He's got that dog mentality where he's in on everything and he loves football. So he would be the perfect fit for the Chicago Bears if he somehow landed there. Again, Kevin Byard, Jaquan Brisker, Jonathan Owens, Elijah Hicks, every one of them contracts coming due at the end of 2025. So do I think this should be top priority? No, and there's other guys. Xavier Watts, Lathan Ransom, some of these guys might fall later where we could pick them up. But Nick Emmanwori, to me, is that blue chip guy that would really impact the Bears day one and would start over Jaquan Brisker, would start over Kevin Byard. Basically start wherever you wanted to put him, he would start over everyone. I think he would be day one the best safety on our team. I think he would be the best safety on the Chicago Bears. And so that's how I feel about him. I think he's a great, great prospect that the Bears would be remiss to miss on if they passed up on him at 39 or 41. Great, great prospect. I like Nick Emmanwori a lot. So let me know what you guys think. If you've watched tape on him before, if that was the first film you saw on him, what your impressions are. If you didn't know he was that big, that fast, that quick, that elusive. He's called by some a unicorn, and I think it fits perfectly with Dennis Allen, with Ben Johnson, how they want to disguise things, make him look the same and make him look different. They can line him up everywhere. They can play him in 4-3, bring him in as the extra linebacker. They can bring him at 4-2-5 and have him be that fifth or that third safety. They can have him starting at our normal 4-3-4 formations. He could be anywhere on the field at any time, and he would be an impact player for the Bears. So I like him a lot. One of my favorite prospects in this draft. Blue chip to me. I have him as in my big board. You'll see I have him top 20. He's number 20. So you guys will see that very soon. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Till the next one of these every single day, the Bears, and bear down.